I don't usually do this, but I know I ended yesterday's abruptly, not on purpose. It was the 10 minutes about transplants, and I just want to start my day with that. I don't like them because they don't respect the culture, and I feel like Washington, D.C., Prince George's County, Washington, D.C., and the metropolitan area, they feel as though they don't have to respect the culture when they go, like they go to other cities. They feel as though this is where they come to school and to network, and that we don't actually have a culture. And I don't like that, which makes me not like them. And that's what I was going to say about that. That's just been on my mind since yesterday. Like, I don't fuck with them. I went to an event trying to broaden my horizons, and this girl did develop her own game. And I went with two friends, and we went, and everything, all our answers were culturally appropriate. Okay. Shout out to Alex on the ones and twos, and shout out to Brooke for the footage. Me and Alex were on stage, and we were technically winning, but because the culture of the audience was transplants, our answers weren't hitting. So, I was on stage. I hope Brooke got it. I'm going to try to find it and post it, because I was like, y'all not even from here. So you wouldn't understand what I'm saying. Like, I said it on mic, and I looked at everybody, because what y'all gonna do? And then I grabbed my fur coat, and then we left. And then we left, because fuck y'all. And that's how I feel about a lot of stuff. People say, oh, not enough of our DJs play go-go. You got to come to the right spots. You can't necessarily go to the transplantee spots. I have made sure that when I host events, when I can host events, because it is expensive to host events when you try to do it a particular type of way, that my DJs play go-go. They don't play Afro beats, because when you go, they have so many African lounges. I don't know if that's the new scam right now. I need to get me one. I will say there is a new one opening up, and I'm going to try to work there. It's called Lagos in DC, and I believe it's on K Street. It just got its papers. If I can get in there, it's all the way to fuck up. That's just how I feel about that. Now, what I will say is that the area is good for a Nigerian. Yes. I like to let's see if I can do it, because me and my sister do, shout out to Taylor, Tay Tay. When we talk to each other, we say, my sister, I love you so much. You are doing wonderful in life, and the things that I see you doing, everybody can't do the things that you do, because you are special. You are a one of one, right? Bella fact, I was married to a Nigerian for probably about 8 years. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people, um, little secrets about me. A lot of people don't know that. And I've talked about it. I talked about him not wanting to divorce me. I've talked about the longevity of, just how people change, right? People change. People say, I want this thing. I love everything about you, baby. You are my number one shining star, my golden gal. And then when they get you, they say, you are my trophy, yes, but I will put you on the shelf, and you will collect dust. Nobody else can have you but me. And I just be like, bruh, that's one of the things that I have a problem with when I'm dating. They want me because of my vibrancy and my personality and everything. And then when they get me, they're like, no, 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 like, you're mine. Nobody else can have you. And one of the things, I'm going to be very, very fucking honest, is this is the truth. No matter how outspoken I am, no matter how friendly I am, I don't cheat on my niggas until they cheat first. And then it's up. But I don't know. I let people know it's a secure thing. I make my people feel secure. Like, I don't know what it is. Just being honest, they probably like, oh my God, you suck my dick so good. I don't want you sucking nobody else. And I'm not. I don't cheat. I don't cheat. But don't do me. Cause I might have a broken heart, but you're not gonna have one. Like, you're gonna die when I finish fucking with you. Like, you're gonna be like, this bitch is wild. I want her dead. Yeah. And that's pretty much how I treat my men and go about my relationships. One of the things that I know that I had a problem with is that somebody said this to me too. They was like, well, you make me feel like I'm the only one. And I was like, isn't that the fucking point? Isn't that the fucking point while we're dating? If you don't want me dating, if you don't want me making other people feel like they're the only one, then make me your only one. And what comes with that, men are like terrified to make me their only one. I'm not understanding why. I have great traits and ideas and personality, and I can be very loving, very affectionate. One of the things that I do love, though, is that I have been curating and attracting men that love to cook. And it's not about me being lazy. It's about I did that time. It's about all my other energy going into whatever you need, babe. I'm there full force right behind you at 100%. And I love when, and it's not a little things. I don't want to say I love when they do the little things. I love when they do the things that are are non-traditional for them to do. And even my friends. Okay, so we're gonna back all the way up. R.I.P. Dougie. I miss Dougie so bad. Dougie, you are not supposed to be dead. There are times where I am grieving my friend. My friend should not have died. And one thing I do want to say to myself and to you guys, ooh, is that when you have friends of the opposite sex, make sure it's known to your new partner simply because they were here before you. And 9 times out of 10, babe, they're going to be here after you. And I remember the night that Dougie died, he called me and I wasn't going to answer the phone because I was in the bed with an insecure dude. And I answered the phone and we were rapping and if you know Dougie, he was doing the things that Dougie loves. And so we was rapping or whatever. He was like, bitch, I'm so fucking high right now. I went to KFC, da 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 da. So we rapping. So I'm like, you went to KFC, nigga? He was like, yeah. I was like, KFC? And he was like, hell yeah. So I said, all right. So let me entertain my friend because he high, right? So he's like, I was like, um, did you get regular? Did you get crispy? He was like, you know, I got fucking crispy. So I was like, what was your side? This is our last conversation. And I'll always remember this. And he was like, coleslaw. I was like, nigga, coleslaw? I don't see you eating coleslaw from KFC. He was like, that's the only place I'll eat coleslaw. He said, I won't even um eat coleslaw that I make for other people, but KFC's coleslaw, yeah, I'm eating that. And what's so Dougie used to cook for me when I lived around Whitehall Square. Dougie used to come to the house, and I remember our first, I'm gonna say argument. I don't like to say I argue with my friends. I debate with my friends. We were arguing over noodle density, and he was like, "Oh, you don't cook your noodles al dente," and all this other. Like we was argument. He was like, "You let your noodles get soggy. You rinse your noodles off. You're not supposed to rinse your noodles." Like he want have a fucking Food Network competition. Like nigga, if you gonna cook, then fucking cook. And then from there, Dougie cooked for me, and I love that about my friends is that I do attract male friends. Um, Now they might be a little toxic in their personal relationships, but they treat me very well as a platonic friend, and I'm not saying that that's okay. I'm not saying that that's okay. I'm just saying I know that my friends love me because I'm me and I love them because they are literally them. Dougie was crazy as hell. I miss Dougie so bad. But I do have another friend, Alex. Shout out to Alex. Alex loves to cook, baby. Alex loves to cook. He'd be like, hey, I'm about to pull up to the house. I'm like, okay. And he'd come in here and cook, baby. I'm not arguing with nobody. And that's a platonic friend. But also the gentleman lover, like my Nigerian lover. Now I battle myself with this one. I battle myself with this one because it's like you a toxic ass nigga, but me too. Right? It'd be like, you ain't shit, but me too. And you love on me in the best ways, and I love on him in the best ways too. And it just be like, what the fuck we doing? And you just want to be a hoe. I didn't say me too. I didn't say me too. But I am, since you're not choosing me. That's just, and I ain't even doing that because in order to be a hoe, you have to have some type of want to deal with these niggas. You have to have some type of patience to deal with these niggas. Fuck these niggas. You know, I can't wait to get a few more. I need like 7 on the roster in real